A journey through the starry night, a shining big sun, burning so bright. In the middle of our solar system, it's the center of the show, lighting up planets as they go. Mercury's closest, rocky and small, it's the smallest one of all. Venus is the hottest with surface so bright, spinning slowly, glowing bright. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. Come with me now, let's explore the planets, moons, and so much more. Earth is our home, teeming with life, with water, ice, and steam. The heat is just right. Mars is red, a rocky planet. Did life once exist there? It can't have, can it? Jupiter's big, the largest of all, spinning so fast, it's a giant gas ball. Saturn has so many moons and rings. When it comes to size, these planets are kings. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. Come with me now, let's explore the planets, moons, and so much more. Uranus spins sideways, cold as can be. Neptune's the furthest planet we can see. They're both ice giants so far from the sun. Their chilly blue beauty is second to none. So those are the planets so ponderous and pure. But what other things are there to explore? Asteroids, dwarf planets, comets, and moons. Learn about them while singing this tune. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. Come with me now, let's explore the planets, moons, and so much more. Planets like Pluto, Eris, and Ceres, Haumea, Makemake, full of mysteries. The moons are so tiny, rocky, and round. Orbiting the planets is where they are found. Asteroids are rocks, not round but jagged, in between Mars and Jupiter scattered. Comets are icy balls with tails that glow, traveling through space, a dazzling show. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. We looked at the planets that orbit our sun, so keep looking up, we hope you had fun.
The solar system: space, stars, and planets. Look at the picture. What do you see? This is called the solar system. It contains planets, dwarf planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and one big star in the middle called the Sun. Let's name the planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Here's a good way to remember them. My very epic mother just served us nachos. Some of the planets spin faster than others. Which planet spins the fastest? The answer is Jupiter. Jupiter's day is only 9 hours and 55 minutes long. Which one spins the slowest? The answer is Venus. Venus's days last 243 Earth days. It takes Venus 225 days to go around the Sun and 243 days to spin. That means Venus's days are longer than its years. Which planet is closest to the Sun? The answer is Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. Which planet is furthest from the Sun? It's Neptune. Neptune is the furthest planet from the Sun. Which planet is the smallest? Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. Which is the largest planet? Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Which planet spins on its side? It's Uranus. Uranus spins on its side. Which planet spins in the opposite direction to the others? It's Venus. Venus spins in the opposite direction to the other planets. Which is the hottest planet? Venus is the hottest planet. The average surface temperature of Venus is 867 degrees Fahrenheit or 464 degrees Celsius. That is hot enough to melt lead. Did you think the hottest planet would be Mercury? Mercury may be the closest to the Sun, but it is not the hottest planet. Venus is hotter than Mercury due to its extremely thick atmosphere, which is mostly carbon dioxide, which acts as a powerful greenhouse gas, trapping heat from the Sun. Which is the coldest planet? Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system, with a record low temperature of minus 224 degrees Celsius, or minus 371.56 degrees Fahrenheit. Uranus seems to have been knocked on its side, possibly by a giant impact long ago, which has caused the heat from within its core to spill out into space. This is probably why Uranus is colder than Neptune, and why it spins on its side. Which planet has ice, liquid water, and water vapor, or steam, all at the same time? It's our planet, Earth. Earth is the only planet where the temperature is just right. This means we have ice, steam, and water. It may be one of the reasons that life exists on Earth. Which 4 planets are made of rock? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are known as rocky or terrestrial planets. This means that they are mostly made of rock, silicates, or metal. Which 2 planets are known as ice giants? Uranus and Neptune are ice giants. This means that they are made of heavier elements like oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur. Which two planets are known as gas giants? Jupiter and Saturn are gas giants. Gas giants are mostly made up of lighter elements like hydrogen and helium. But what about Pluto? Pluto is not a planet, but it is a dwarf planet. Dwarf means small. There are 5 known dwarf planets in our solar system. Pluto is the largest of the dwarf planets. The other dwarf planets include Eris, Haumea, Makemake, and Ceres. Pluto, Eris, Haumea, Makemake, and Ceres are small, round, and orbit the Sun. But unlike the normal planets, they do not have strong enough gravity to clear the other asteroids and rocks that are near to them. What else is there in our solar system? Let's talk about the different moons. We know about our moon. It is spinning at the same speed as the Earth. That means we only ever see one side of it. Because it spins at the same speed as the Earth, we never see the back of the moon. We call this the dark side of the moon, but it is not really dark, we just don't see it. If we could see the dark side of the moon, here's what it would look like. But did you know that other planets have moons too? Mercury and Venus have no moons. Earth has 1 moon. Mars has 2 moons. They are called Phobos and Deimos. Neptune has 12 moons. Uranus has 27 moons. Jupiter has 95 known moons and may have even more. But Saturn has the most moons, with 146 known moons and probably many more. So, what else is there in the solar system? Now let's talk about asteroids. Asteroids are lumps of rock. Unlike dwarf planets, they are not usually round. They are not round because they are so small that their gravity is not strong enough to pull them into a round shape. Planets, dwarf planets, stars and moons are large enough that their gravity pulls them into a round shape. But asteroids are just too small to do this, so they are just oddly shaped lumps of rock. In our solar system, there is a section called the asteroid belt. Between which 2 planets is the asteroid belt? That's right. It's between Mars and Jupiter. But it looks nothing like the picture below. Asteroids are, on average, 600,000 kilometers apart. And most of them are about the size of a tennis ball. So flying through the asteroid belt would look nothing like it does in the movies. In fact, you could throw the entire Earth through the asteroid belt and there would be about a 3.3% chance of you hitting anything at all. So, what else is there in the solar system? Now let's talk about comets. A comet is made of ice, dust, rock, and gases that orbits the Sun. Comets are often described as dirty snowballs. A comet's tail is not always behind it. The tail is made of gas and it is blown away by a solar wind coming from the Sun. Finally, let's talk about the star at the center of the solar system, the Sun. The Sun is an enormous ball of gas which everything else in the solar system revolves around. The Sun is about 109 times the diameter of Earth. The Sun is made up of about 70% hydrogen, 28% helium, and 1.5% carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. The Sun's surface temperature is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit or 5,500 degrees Celsius. The Sun's core temperature is over 27 million degrees Fahrenheit or 15 million degrees Celsius. And that's the solar system. We hope you enjoyed the lesson. Goodbye, everyone. Is there life on other planets? What are living things? Before we talk about life on other planets, let's first think about what living things are. Living things include animals, plants, fungi, and bacteria. A living thing, also called an organism, is anything that is alive or can grow, move, breathe, eat, reproduce, and feels things around them. Examples include animals, plants, fungi, and even tiny things like bacteria, also known as germs. We can see from the picture below some examples of some living things and some non-living things. Other living things include animals, which includes humans, and plants, which includes trees. So what are the different types of living things? First of all, let's talk about fungi. Fungi includes mushrooms, mold, yeast, and toadstools. Another type of living thing includes bacteria. Bacteria, which you may know as germs, include many tiny living beings which are too small to see with our eyes alone, and we must look at using a microscope. So, what makes a living thing alive? Well, living things move, breathe, eat, excrete, reproduce, grow, and react to their surroundings. Let's start by talking about growth. Living things grow and change over time. We can see from the picture that the baby starts out small, then grows into a little boy. Afterwards, it grows into a man and finally grows old. A seed placed in a pot full of soil will grow into a sapling and then into a fully grown plant. The egg that hatches contains a baby bird. As the bird eats food, it will grow and grow, finally becoming a flying adult bird. But how do living things grow? Well, first of all, they need food and water. They need things like food and water to live and grow. They must eat, but they must also excrete or get rid of waste products. Even though plants do not eat food in the same way that humans and other animals do, plants still eat things in the soil, in the air, and they make their food from sunlight. This process is called photosynthesis. Living things also reproduce. This means they make more of their own kind, like plants making seeds or animals having babies. Living things also react to stimuli. This means they can respond to things around them, like plants bending towards the sun, or an animal running from danger. If you put your hand under the hot tap, you will move your hand away because it's too hot. This is an example of you responding to your environment as a living thing. If you're near something that is too hot, you would probably try to move away from it. This is you simply responding to your environment, the things around you. So now we know some examples of living things and what it means to be alive. But what about life on other planets? Whilst living things on Earth need food and water to survive, it could be that life on other planets is totally different. There could be living things on other planets that drink ammonia or breathe methane. What is poisonous to humans might be essential to an alien life form. In fact, water and oxygen could be poisonous to the aliens. They could be looking at our planet and thinking nothing could live there. Let's talk about the arguments for life on other planets. First of all, there are many, many planets. There are billions of planets in our galaxy alone. Some scientists believe that many of these might have conditions suitable for life, like water and a stable atmosphere. Secondly, there exists on our planet extreme life. So on Earth, we have discovered life in extreme environments, like deep oceans and hot springs, where we once thought that life could not survive. This suggests that life could adapt to different conditions on other planets. The creature shown here is called a tardigrade, and it can live in temperatures as low as -272 degrees Celsius or as high as 150 degrees Celsius. It can even survive in space. Another argument for life on other planets is the existence of microbial life. Non-intelligent life, like bacteria and microbes, as we may call them germs, could exist on many planets. If they can survive in extreme conditions on Earth, they might be able to do the same on other celestial bodies like Mars or Europa, which is a moon of Jupiter. It could be that there is something similar to microbial life living on other planets that evolved and developed completely independently of the life we know on Earth. Another argument for life on other planets is the existence of Goldilocks planets. Scientists have found many exoplanets, which are planets outside our solar system, in what is called the habitable zone. These are known as Goldilocks planets because they are not too hot and not too cold. On these Goldilocks planets, conditions might be right for liquid water, which is essential for life as we know it. Let's look at some of the arguments against life on other planets. So first of all, there's no evidence so far that there is any life on other planets. So far, we have not found any direct evidence of life, especially intelligent life. Scientists have searched many places, and while they've found some interesting signs, none are confirmed to be living things. However, It's important to note that we haven't explored much of our universe. To say that there is no life out there would be like taking a cupful of seawater and saying, there's no fish here, so there's probably no fish in the ocean. Another argument against life on other planets are the unique Earth conditions. Earth has very specific conditions that allow life to thrive. Some people argue that these conditions are very rare in the universe and that most planets may not support life. Intelligent life is very difficult to create. While simple life forms may be common, intelligent life, like humans, may be very rare. This means that even if life exists on other planets, it might not develop advanced civilizations that can communicate or travel beyond their own planet. So how might life look on other planets? Well, it might look like some of the non-intelligent life on Earth. Simple life forms might look like bacteria or simple plants. They could be very small and might not need light from the sun, instead using chemicals to create energy. If intelligent beings do exist, they might look very different from us. They could have different shapes, colours, and ways of thinking based on their environment. Imagine creatures that can breathe poisonous gases instead of air, or live in oceans instead of on land. Consider this. Trees, octopuses, mushrooms, and bacteria all look very different, and yet they all come from the same planet. But could aliens contact us or even visit us? Let's talk about leaving their planet. Non-intelligent life probably would not have the ability to leave their planet. Intelligent life, if it exists, may one day develop technology to travel into space, just like humans are working on now. Could they contact us or even visit us? It could be that there are planets teeming with life that is similar to trees and plants on Earth. Mostly stationary, that means not moving, and incapable of producing the technology necessary to venture into space. But think about this. Humans have been around for about 200,000 years, and in that time we've created rockets, satellites, space telescopes, and so much more. But the dinosaurs were around for about 165 million years, and, as far as we know, they never created any rockets. So maybe there is life on other planets, but they simply never created the technology needed to understand that other planets exist. For intelligent beings to contact us, they would need a way to send signals, like radio waves. They might not be able to do this if their technology is not advanced enough, or if they exist far away from us. In conclusion, while there are good reasons to believe life might exist on other planets, we still have many questions to answer. The search for life continues, and we are always learning new things about our universe. Whether it's simple life or intelligent life, the possibilities are exciting. That's the end of the lesson today. Thank you and goodbye.
I wanna take a journey through the starry night, a shining big sun, burning so bright. In the middle of our solar system, it's the center of the show, lighting up planets as they go. Mercury's closest, rocky and small, it's the smallest one of all. Venus is the hottest with surface so bright, spinning slowly, glowing bright. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. Come with me now, let's explore the planets, moons, and so much more. Earth is our home, teeming with life, with water, ice, and steam. The heat is just right. Mars is red, a rocky planet. Did life once exist there? It can't have, can it? Jupiter's big, the largest of all, spinning so fast, it's a giant gas ball. Saturn has so many moons and rings. When it comes to size, these planets are kings. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. Come with me now, let's explore the planets, moons, and so much more. Uranus spins sideways, cold as can be. Neptune's the furthest planet we can see. They're both ice giants so far from the sun. Their chilly blue beauty is second to none. So those are the planets so ponderous and pure. But what other things are there to explore? Asteroids, dwarf planets, comets, and moons. Learn about them while singing this tune. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. Come with me now, let's explore the planets, moons, and so much more. Planets like Pluto, Eris, and Ceres, Haumea, Makemake, full of mysteries. The moons are so tiny, rocky, and round. Orbiting the planets is where they are found. Asteroids are rocks, not round but jagged, in between Mars and Jupiter scattered. Comets are icy balls with tails that glow, traveling through space, a dazzling show. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. We looked at the planets that orbit our sun, so keep looking up, we hope you had fun.
The solar system: space, stars, and planets. Look at the picture. What do you see? This is called the solar system. It contains planets, dwarf planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and one big star in the middle called the Sun. Let's name the planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth,
I wanna take a journey through the starry night. A shining big sun, burning so bright. In the middle of our solar system, it's the center of the show, lighting up planets as they go. Mercury's closest, rocky and small. It's the smallest one of all. Venus is the hottest with surface so bright, spinning slowly, glowing bright. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury to Neptune far, spinning gently around our star. Come with me now, let's explore the planets, moons, and so much more. Earth is our home, teeming with life, with water, ice, and steam. The heat is just right. Mars is red, a rocky planet. Did life once exist there? It can't have, can it? Jupiter's big, the largest of all, spinning so fast, it's a giant gas ball. Saturn has so many moons and rings. When it comes to size, these planets are kings. Solar system spinning round, planets, moons, asteroids all around. From Mercury sideways, cold as can be. Neptune's the furthest planet we can see. They're